Wife goes off on husband during therapy for this.
I'm upset, and when I'm agitated, and when I'm frustrated, and when I'm angry, it's when I need him the most, but I'm the least able to express it. And he's the most likely to take that step back and say, I don't want to go near you with a 10-foot pole because you're clearly upset right now.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be the person to say to him, will you give me a hug? Because I don't want a hug from him because I'm angry at him.
Because I don't want a hug from him because I'm angry at him.
Exactly. But why would you want to hug your woman when she's acting crazy? Why would you want to embrace her when she seems like she wants to break your arm? Or neck, even.
She's crazy.
From healthline.com. What to do if your partner won't consider couples therapy. That sounds horrible already. There are lots of reasons why some might not want to go. To be a supportive partner, your first step should always be to listen to their concerns. Then you can try to address some of their worries. Here are some potential reasons they might offer. It's expensive. Why wouldn't it be? They're there to shrink your bank account.
Just like a woman.
This is a very valid concern. Therapy isn't cheap, even if you have insurance. If one of the things you argue about in your relationship is money,
With your broke ass.
spending money to fix the issue may seem like the last thing either of you really want to do. Exactly.
I'm broke.
You're wasting money to find out your woman's crazy. Your partner sees therapy as a punishment, to drive you more crazy. One or both parties may be reluctant to try couples therapy. When it is used as a threat to one another, says Jennifer Teplin, founder and clinical director of Manhattan Wellness, a psychotherapy practice, therapy should never be something you threaten your partner with or force them to go through an ultimatum. You mean threaten you? That's a sure way to make it something your partner resents and will prove useless. They don't want to tell a stranger their problems, and who would? Why would you want to? Many people don't like the idea of airing their dirty laundry with a stranger, explains May Nigo. The conflicts and challenges in their relationship feel like they should be kept private, and there may be a lot of shame there, a lot of dirty, filthy shame. If this is how your partner feels, try to be compassionate, as if that works. That's why they're going therapy. They don't want to be attacked, as a lot of men seem to feel in therapy for some reason. When couples first come in, I typically hear a lot of, well, if you stop doing this, or you never, says Beverly Andre, licensed marriage and family therapist and owner of Be Heart Counseling Services. It places blame on the partner and feels like an attack.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
It's like your woman stressing you to death.
Love me.
No one wants to be attacked, especially in front of a stranger. Exactly. The shame, the embarrassment. You're supposed to be my woman, yet you're making me feel like crap in front of this professional. Please. However, there is a trick that some men have learned through therapy, which isn't good. But there are some men out there, and you can say, this is somewhat narcissistic. Some men reverse engineer the therapy they get in couples therapy.
Outstanding.
In other words, they realize, wait a second, I didn't know I was doing that. I could do it more and be more mysterious about it. I'm just saying, some men do this. Some men go to therapy to become more powerful, better manipulators.
When he says to me that when he feels that I'm agitated, it's hard for him to come toward me.
Right.
So it's almost as if I can never get what I need out of him, because when I'm upset and when I'm agitated and when I'm frustrated and when I'm angry, it's when I need him the most, but I'm the least able to express it.
And that point right there. Dealing with a woman who's angry or over emotional for whatever reason, and she wants you to console her, to comfort her, that's not easy.
Nope.
Even if as a man you know and fully understand, give her a hug, let her know it's okay. It's like, no, please. Doesn't matter how much you care for a woman, flipping out. Some women feel threatening when they get in their feelings. It's like, oh, okay, woman. I feel like I should run more than hug you.
Disgusting.
And he's the most likely to take that step back and say, I don't want to go near you with a 10-foot pole because you're clearly upset right now.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to be the person to say to him, will you give me a hug? Because I don't want a hug from him because I'm angry at him.
And like I said, even if as a man you understand to give her a hug, that you can end this now by, she's probably just losing it. She's being a bit, crazy. Yeah? Give her a hug to make her feel better. Oh, please.
You Midwestern floozy.
Now, whatever. Even to understand it, there is a point where it's like, you gotta cut the crap. It's like, woman, you're being crazy. You're being irrational, erratic. Also, calm yourself down. I'll leave you for a better woman, or I'll leave you for some peace. My God.
But if you get a hug from him, how will that get in your way?
Maybe it'll make me feel in some way as though I'm rewarding him or make him feel like everything is copacetic when it's clearly not.
Wow.
So you're kind of doing a star system. Yes.
You are not getting a check on the 10th day, and you do not get to stay home from work, so don't get any ideas.
The star system never worked on me as a kid.
It doesn't really work.
I feel like it also expresses itself sexually.
That I was just going to ask, actually,
because
because
he'll
that's
tell
often
me.
the next arena.
Yeah, doesn't initiate things. I'll say to him, I'm like, you don't have to do very much. Like, all you have to do is just show me a little bit of affection, and that'll be enough. Like,
And this point I want to address because I think it's a bigger point as well. I think it goes out into the world of women themselves. Modern women are very harsh and abrasive. They're openly, visibly and audibly loud and abrasive. They'll get in your face. So when women are acting like that, they're acting like dudes. But to address it in any way like that, they're gonna say obviously you're being too harsh as a man, which is effing stupid.
Proper bullshit.
There is a point where as a man you have to calm your woman down. And that doesn't mean with a heavy hand or harshly. But the point in calming a woman down, which is what she wants, is the fact of men asserting dominance. I'm not sure if, he's asserting dominance, but she has to be willing to let him assert his dominance and relinquish,
That's fucking ridiculous.
which is what a lot of women don't want to do.
Suck it.
In order for that man to be comfortable enough to be that masculine man that wants to, give you a hug, woman, make you feel special again, you kind of have to be feminine and warm enough too. Not shouty and batshit crazy.
I'll fill in all the rest of the gaps.
Yeah.
But he won't do that. He'll never take that first step. Never. In 11 years of marriage. Never have.
With therapy, it can seem like it's just me, it's all about me. A lot of men don't like it because it seems like men have to become simps to become the best husbands for their women, which is ridiculous. Have a nice day.
Because I don't want a hug from him because I'm angry at him.